This year's Spain's Great Match, which marked the 30th anniversary of Wines from Spain, was a true feast for the senses. The Wine, Food, and Design event took place at the iconic IAC building designed by Frank Gehry.
It's fabulous. Every angle that I look at this building, there's something new to look at and admire. And I have to say, incorporating design into this wine event is something that has made it so special every year that I've attended. But this venue is by far the best.
American importers and distributors showcased their new Spanish wines and vintages to broaden their distribution. Over 550 wine industry professionals attended the morning session, and around 700 wine and food aficionados enjoyed the evening tasting, where 10 of New York's finest Spanish restaurants served tapas inspired by Spain's top travel destinations.
The US, it's probably the one market in which there is still a bigger distance between the opportunities that the market offers and the reality. I mean, we've been growing, we're satisfied with what has happened, but we think that we can do better. And that's why the bulk of our promotion activity, it's focused towards the American market.
I think every year the awareness becomes more and more with the consumers and the trade. You see the turnout at today's event. It's very clear that the American consumer and the American trade is very fond and very eager to learn more about Spanish wine.
In addition to tasting over 300 wines from 29 regions and noshing on sumptuous tapas, guests were invited to indulge in a selection of Spanish olives, cheeses, and Iberico ham.
Over the last 15 to 20 years, I would say the importance of the gastronomy and the wine culture throughout the world has exploded, and a lot of popularity has been shown on Spain because of the great wine and great gastronomy.
Beautiful images of Spain were projected on the building's 160-foot video wall. Attendees enjoyed a cava bubble lounge and a red meets white outdoor terrace featuring wines from Rueda and Ribera del Duero. Both were furnished by top Spanish design companies, making Spain's Great Match a unique experience for foodies and contemporary design-savvy guests.
In general, I think Spanish outdoor furniture is pretty fascinating. We have brands like Gandia Blasco, ¿Qué tal? Lex por mí, and especially Vendôme is a great match for this year's venue and complements the architecture of the Gehry building.
Educational wine seminars for the trade and media led by renowned wine experts Steve Olson and César Saldaña were also part of the experience. They included a retrospective of top Spanish wines from the past 30 years and regional tasting seminars focusing on Vinos de Jerez and Bierzo wines.
But Bierzo as a region to me is as great as this is. I'm going to say, watch this space, because these guys are on fire.
Basically, there are three types of sherries. Either bone-dry wines that we call the vinos generosos. Then we have some very special wines, very sweet wines. This is what we call the natural sweet wines, so vinos dulces naturales. And then we have the blended styles. These are the three groups.
This year, we had our first presenting partner, the Tourist Office of Spain in New York, which promoted key destinations in Spain and whose guests had a chance to attend an exclusive seminar featuring Rioja wines.
And one thing that we pride ourselves in, when I say we, everyone who works with Rioja wines, is the incredible harmony and balance that is in these wines.
It is the first time that the Tourist Office of Spain participates in this fantastic Great Match event in collaboration with the Spanish Trade Commission.
This is a new venue for us, and I think it's the first venue where we've really been able to bring together tourism and wine in a way that wasn't possible before.
In addition, attendees were offered more ways to connect than ever before. Using the spainsgreatmatch.org mobile site, wine lovers were able to find details, rate and mark their favorite wines, and 2 lucky winners were awarded a trip to Spain.
I'm extremely happy about the trip to Spain. I've been to Spain before, and I always wanted to come back to Spain, and this is awesome. It really is awesome.
This year's event received the support of committed sponsors including Spanish airline Air Europa, the design firm Vendôme, Goya Foods, and Santander, the global financial institution.
This is the 4th year we've been sponsoring this event. We have a table where we talk about our products and services. We have a lot of logo placement here, and I think for us it's just great because it's like a natural fit.
We also had our very first ever media sponsor, Wine Enthusiast. Proceeds from the event were donated to our charity partner, New York Cares. With sold-out attendance, response from guests was overwhelmingly positive. We're headed to Los Angeles on November 10th for another Spain's Great Match, and plans are already underway for next year's extravaganza. Stay tuned.